First, let us see what is the definition of health. As per World Health Organization, they have given one definition. What is that definition? Health is a state of complete physical, mental, and social well being, and not merely absence of disease. Now, this word, not merely absence of disease, is very important. What they are saying, it physically, if you do not have a disease, that doesn't mean that you are well. Okay, you have to be physically, mentally, emotionally, and socially also. You should feel good about yourself. And then you can say, oh yeah, this person is has a good health. Otherwise, when we go to the doctor, when somebody has fever or some infection or something like that, dis-ease, when the body is not at ease, that time we go to the doctor. Okay, so the health is opposite of this. It doesn't mean that if the disease is not there, that we are health is okay. It is not like that. It should be a complete physical, mental, and social well-being. Now, this is a definition of health. Now, what is the definition of wellness? Okay. Now, this wellness is one step ahead. Means, uh, why not prevent? जब डिसीज आएगा तभी हम डॉक्टर के पास जाते हैं, दवाई लेते हैं ना. उससे अच्छा why not prevent? So उसके लिए the wellness is a state of being in optimum mental and physical health. Now this word optimum is important. Maximum, you should be in a good physical and mental health. Now sometimes what is happening na, अंदर से कुछ uneasiness लग रहा है, we feel that head is spinning, sometimes we feel the stomach is pain, तो हम डॉक्टर के पास जाते हैं. वो डॉक्टर क्या करते हैं, एक लंबी लिस्ट टेस्ट लिख के देते हैं. अच्छा ये टेस्ट लेके आइए, रिपोर्ट लेके आइए, फिर मैं बताऊंगा आपको कि व्हाट इज रॉन्ग विद यू. ठीक है, फिर हम टेस्ट वेस्ट कराते हैं, सब लेके रिपोर्ट लेके जाते हैं. देन व्हेन द डॉक्टर सीज द रिपोर्ट ना, एवरीथिंग इज नॉर्मल. BP is normal, sugar is normal, baki everything, all the parameters are normal. Okay, parameters normal होने के बाद भी हमें लगता है we are not feeling good about ourselves. Something from inside is troubling us. Okay, that means the wellness is not there. Wellness means it should be, you should feel good about yourself. For example, the research has shown if you go for a morning walk every day for 45 minutes, one special hormone is released. Okay, because of that hormone, no, you feel good about yourself. Then what happens? The whole day apna acha jata hai. I'm sure Vijay sir will agree. He always arranges for this kya bolte hain, trip nahi, mountain climbing, hill climbing, wo sab. So
Yes,
when you
yes.
do all, hai na sir?
Yes, sir. Yes, ma'am. Yes.
Yeah, every week they go. He goes for a hiking and all. You feel good, all good hormones, happy hormones, endorphins. These all good hormones they start secreting, and you feel good about yourself. So that is well-being. So when you feel well about yourself, फिर disease का सवाल ही नहीं होता है. एक तो disease आया तो उसको prevent कर सकते हैं, उसको manage कर सकते हैं, और दूसरी बात wellness, disease ही नहीं आना है, उसके लिए हम कुछ कर सकते हैं. Okay, so now what to do then if you want to feel good about yourself, you want to feel wellness inside yourself, if you want to prevent disease. Okay, first thing, we should be happy, correct? Now all the Indian philosophies, सारे Indian philosophies का ऐसे ही होता है. They start all the, especially the Shaddarshanas, you know, they start by saying yoga is full of pain and miseries. For example, in Sankhya, they talk of tapatraya. Okay? The moment you come into this world, you are already afflicted by miseries from outside world. Correct? The moment you come into. So to be, for that, you have to be happy. If you want to avoid it, then to be happy, what you have to do? You have to follow yogic principles. Okay. Now, moment when I say yogic principles, ना सबके मन में आ जाता है आसन प्राणायाम सूर्य नमस्कार, सूर्य नमस्कार आसन प्राणायाम, यही मन में आता है। योगिक प्रिंसिपल इज नॉट दैट। फॉर एग्जाम्पल, आई एम प्रैक्टिसिंग सूर्य नमस्कार, जस्ट फॉर एग्जाम्पल आई एम सेइंग, आई एम प्रैक्टिसिंग सूर्य नमस्कार आसन pranayam for the past 15 years. I did not see any change in myself. Okay? मतलब क्या है? Something is missing. कुछ तो है, missing है जो हम नहीं कर रहे हैं. Right? Yeah. So that is what that you will get. Something missing जो नहीं कर रहे हैं, वो हमें कहाँ से मिलता है? वो योगिक प्रिंसिपल से मिलता है. Okay, this we will see. What is this yogic principles later on we'll see. Now, what is this yoga? Then how will we get? Yoga is an integrated and holistic development of our physical, mental and spiritual health. And why we call it an integrated approach? Because the definition में ही क्या दिया था? Health में it should be optimum, physical, mental and spiritual health. Okay, वो चीज हमें योगा से मिलता है. कैसे मिलता है? थ्रू प्राणायाम, थ्रू pratyahara, dharana, dhyan, through all those things, we get all this integrated and holistic. You should apply that into our life, daily life. ऐसा नहीं कि बैठ के ध्यान करना है तो मेरा I will be cured of disease, ऐसा नहीं है. You have to apply those principles. जो meditation में क्या होता है वो हमारे जीवन में उतारना है. You have to bring it into practice into our life. Okay, that is why you see, that is why we call it as a lifestyle. If you want to live disease-free life, or if you want to feel that well-being and good about, you should change your lifestyle. For example, मैं 20 साल से कर रही हूँ, कोई changes नहीं है. That means what should I do? I have to change my lifestyle. मेरे lifestyle में ऐसे कुछ changes लाने पड़ेंगे जिसके वजह से मेरा ये holistic development हो पाए. Okay. Now yoga helps to embrace, say, yeah, here yoga helps to embrace a lifestyle effective in reducing stress and overall health and wellness of the yoga sadhaka. This, since years, all these sadhu, the sages and yogis have been doing this. Okay, at that time what they used to think, yoga only for self-realization. So they used to keep it like a secret. वो तो इसमें भी दिया है, अपना हठ योगा प्रदीपिका में भी दिया है, ये गुप्त रखना चाहिए, गुरु से सीखना चाहिए, गुप्त रखना चाहिए. Why? Because at that time yoga used to be only for self realization. इसीलिए था. बाद में जैसे जैसे टाइम चला गया, all these big yogis and yoga schools, they did research. फिर उन्होंने ये पता किया है क्यों only self realization, बाकी बेनिफिट क्यों नहीं मिल सकता है? हर कोई गृहस्थ, means we are all living a material life, we are enjoying material life, we all have family of our own, we are doing our other duties, no? तो only self realization के लिए क्यों, बाकी सब क्यों फायदा नहीं मिल सकता है? ऐसा उन्होंने सोचा और रिसर्च किया. फिर उन्होंने पता चला, ठीक है, yoga is meant for self realization only, but we can also use it for our well-being, for our health. हम वहां तक ही रुक जाएंगे, भले हम self realization में नहीं जाएंगे, which is the main goal of yoga. Again and again I'm specifying, it is the main goal of yoga is self realization. चलो अगर वो नहीं होता है, अपने benefit के लिए तो हम use कर सकते हैं, है ना? So that is why if you follow the yogic principles, it helps us to embrace a lifestyle effecting in reducing the stress and improving our overall health and wellness. Okay, that is why it is being told like that. Okay, now what are the advantages? Now, before knowing about the health and wellness, see, if you first tell the advantages, no, people will always get attracted and they will come. Okay, first only if you start lecturing, ये इसके लिए अच्छा है, वो प्राणायाम उसके लिए अच्छा है, then nobody will bother because they don't know. See, Patanjali also, have you noticed how many padas are there? Four padas, no? Yeah. What is the first pada? What is the
Sama-
first? Huh?
Samadhi pad.
Yes, first one is Samadhi pada. And second one is what? Sadhan pada.
Sadhan pad.
So what he did so nicely he has given. Huh? First he gave Samadhi path and he told Yoga Chitta Vritti Nirodha uske liye Abhyasa Vairagya karna hai. Then Omkar ka different methods he has given. Huh? Omkar ka sadhana karna hai, Pranava sadhana karna hai. All that he has told. Then people will be attracted. Arey itna sab kuch yoga mein mil raha hai. Then second one is sadhan path. In sadhan path, why? Because this they know the advantages. अरे ये सब इतना मेरे से होगा क्या? People get अभ्यास वैराग्य स्टार्टिंग में ही मुझे कैसे होगा? या प्रणव साधना स्टार्टिंग में ही कैसे होगा मेरा? Like that people will think. So for that in the second one he has given sadhan path. How to get this? All these advantages of yoga. Okay. Again what he has told, they are the principles of yoga. It is not the asan pranayam which we are doing in our class, no practical class. It is not like that. Okay. So what is the first advantage? Physical health. So like that, we are also taking the same approach. Okay. See, there are two approaches. One is hill climbing. The other one is backtracking. So what Patanjali has said, he showed you the final goal. That is Yoga Chitta Vritti Nirodha. In the starting only he showed you. And then saying, come on, do backtracking. So similarly, we are following the same principle. Okay. Now what physical health का क्या advantage मिलेगा? अगर yogic principles को follow किया, तो क्या physical health में? We will get strength, balance, joint mobility, and flexibility. Okay. Now, how do you get this strength and balance? There are different methods of practicing yoga. What Patanjali has told, Sthira Sukham Asanam. Correct? Now, after reaching the final stage of that asana, you should be Sthiram and Sukham. First, you can start by, say, 5 breaths. Then you can sit. Nothing. Don't go for big asana. Just go into Padmasana. Enough. Sit for 5 breaths, then 10 breaths. You make it half a minute, 1 minute. So, ऐसे करने से क्या होता है? Strength बढ़ता है. Okay, strength बढ़ता है. This simple asana. Then how do we get balance? Yeah, this balance, there is something called as cerebellum behind your brain. It is one of the part of your brain. That part is responsible for giving the balance of your body. So you have to practice those kind of postures. If you maintain in that posture, then you automatically get balance. Now, I'll again take you back to Patanjali. He is the greatest psychologist of this universe. When the body and the mind are closely related. So when you have the balance of your body, automatically you will get the balance of your mind. Simple. In Padmasana, just sit like this. Enough. In this only, exactly the center if you keep, you can try this as an experiment afterwards. Okay. And joint mobility and flexibility. Now for joint mobility and flexibility, you have Sukshma Vyayam. Okay. Although Sukshma Vyayam is not yoga, but again, after doing research, they found that when you do the Sukshma Vyayam and move all your joints, then you can get flexibility also. That is why mobility and flexibility. Okay, this is the physical health. Now, how do you get mental? What is the benefit, advantage of mental health? Again, best thing is do any Sthira Sukham Asana, not necessarily Padmasana. Simple, on the chair, sitting down, anything. Okay? You just sit for some time and observe your breathing. Then you will immediately come to know that the moment you observe the breathing starts slowing down. We feel it is a miracle, but it is not a miracle. Okay? It automatically, it slows down your parasympathetic nervous system. Okay. Now, mood improvement and reduction in anxiety. Okay. Now all this for mood improvement. Mudras. You have so many hasta mudras. Okay. And you have one kaya mudra also. One simple example is Viparita Karni mudra. It's a kaya mudra. Correct? Now, when you do all these mudras, always it helps to improve your mood. How does it help to improve your mood? By when you do these mudras, automatically that particular hormones come out and they mix with the blood. Okay, they mix with the blood and immediately you can see the effect in your mood. For example, simple. Now, don't do any big mudras. Just simple, you keep this. Jnana mudra, or you can do Padma mudra. If you want, you can try. When you do this, immediately some sensation you will get. If you notice, close your eyes and notice, you can try it later. Simply close your eyes and sit. See, I can feel that. Tick, 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 one sensation is coming. Okay. So these are all connected to the brain centers. Then immediately those hormones get secreted. Correct. Reduction in anxiety. Okay. Moment you are relaxed, the moment you're in a good mood, automatically the stress hormones reduce and happy hormone. Stress hormone is called cortisol. तो cortisol का reduction कम हो जाता है and happy hormone. So naturally ये नहीं रहता है. हाँ, पर इसके लिए we have to make it our lifestyle. Lifestyle में changes लाने पड़ेंगे wellness के लिए. Now wellness. Now what is this wellness? As I said, जब हम बीमार ही नहीं पड़ेंगे, okay, बीमार ही नहीं पड़ेंगे, then that is called wellness. Okay. See, the body will keep changing. Every second it will keep changing. Every second our breathing will keep changing. But if we adopt a proper yogic lifestyle, then you can prevent diseases, prevent illnesses. That is what we are aiming through yoga. Okay, if you are not well, if you are sick, there is a separate section. That is therapy. We are talking about wellness. Okay. For being in wellness condition, we should prevent lifestyle diseases by adopting yogic kind of a lifestyle. Okay. अच्छा. Now causes क्या है? हमको बीमारी ही क्यों होता है? Okay. In Bhagavad Gita, they have talked about Janma Mrityu. This world, the definition of this world is Dukkhalayam Ashashvata. See, here also, see, Bhagavad Gita, it has come means it is pakka sure. In other philosophy also, they are saying, no, life is full of pain and misery. ये Bhagavad Gita में भी ऐसे ही बताया है. Dukkhalayam Ashashvata. This world is full of pain. And it's a temple of pain, alayam, and ashashvatam. Ashashvat means it is temporary. Is it not true? So nicely it has been told. No? A fact hai. It is dukkhalayam ashashvatam. But we will be following what is given in the Sankhya. Because now we are giving yogic principles. So what we are giving the Sankhya, that we will follow. Okay. Now here, what is given is tapatrayas. Okay. According to Sankhya. According to Sankhya, there are 3 tapatrayas. Because yoga also we are following the same thing. Okay. Now what are these tapatrayas? Adi Bhautik, okay, Adi Daivik and Adhyatmik. These are the 3 tapatrayas as per Sankhya. And the word tapatraya comes in Hatha Yoga Pradipika also. Okay. So in order to protect from this tapatraya, Hatha Yoga is like a tortoise. It is given there. It is protecting the yoga sadhak from the, like how a tortoise pulls its limbs inside, no, to protect itself. So like that, Hatha Yoga Pradipika protects us like that. It is given in Hatha Yoga also. And this is, I have taken from Sankhya. Okay, Adi Bhautik, Adi Daivik and Adhyatmik. Now, what is this Adi Bhautik? It is mostly related to our physical craving. Okay. Now, you can see this Annamaya Sharir, no? So, what will be physical craving? It means to eat I want to eat different type of food. मुझे पता है जंक फूड ज्यादा खाने से बीमार होगा, मुझे पता है, तो भी मैं खाती हूँ. I'm so tempted to eat it, you know. You can eat, but once in a while, in moderation. Again, yukta word will come. So in ahar also yukta. Once in a while, chalo itna sa pizza liya, so that's okay. Now I know it's harmful. तो उसको पतंजलि में क्या बोलेंगे उसको? क्या बोलेंगे उसको पतंजलि में? Anyway, we have not come to those sutras. You will call it carelessness, pramada. Okay, because of this pramada, we get all these physical sufferings. कई बार ऐसा होता है, हमें पता है ये अच्छा नहीं है, तो भी हम करते हैं ड्यू टू पीयर प्रेशर या फैमिली प्रेशर या कुछ भी बोलिए, लेकिन करते तो है. इट इज नॉट अ योगिक लाइफस्टाइल. नाउ द सेकंड वन इज आध्यात्मिक. आध्यात्मिक मतलब मेंटल क्रेविंग्स ऑफ द माइंड. हम कुछ भी देखते हैं, मुझे ये होता तो अच्छा होता, फिर गाड़ी लिया तो, बंगला लिया तो मुझे अच्छा होता, बंगला लिया तो you see somebody else having a big palace लिया तो अच्छा होता. ये सब, these are all mental cravings. Okay, this also is a cause of ill health. How it is a cause of ill health, that we will see in the coming slides. Okay, adhyatmik, these are all called spiritual craving. Okay, spiritual craving में क्या होता है? I think somebody is wants to come in. एक बार देख लेती हूँ. Hello, yeah, no, sorry, call afterwards. नहीं, मुझे लगा somebody is waiting and they want to come in. Yeah, so आध्यात्मिक कैसे होता है? कई बार ऐसा होता है, हम लोग खुद ही सोच लेते हैं, इमेजिन कर लेते हैं, and we invite problems, you know. I used to be an expert in खुद ही इमेजिन करेंगे. हाँ, उसने मेरे बारे में ऐसा सोचा, इसलिए मैं उसके साथ बात नहीं करूंगी. They would not have thought at all like that. हाँ, उसने में हमारे बारे में ऐसा सोचा होगा, बोला होगा. Just our own imagination, and we create our own misery. This is at the spiritual level. So to remove the cravings at the spiritual level, क्या होता है? We should do lot of meditation and prayer according to the tendency of that person. हर एक पर्सन का अलग अलग टेंडेंसी होता है. किसी को फेथ बहुत ज्यादा होता है, तो वो लोग भक्ति योगा कर सकते हैं. किसी को बोलते हैं, they find it very difficult to believe कि ऐसा प्रेयर से, हाँ, मंत्र से ऐसा भी, हालांकि रिसर्च भी हो चुका है. Hundreds of research has been done, and because of mantra chanting, it has a lot of effect. Prove हो चुका है. फिर भी लोग they can do jnana yoga, meditation they can do for all these problems caused due to at the adhyatmic level. Okay, and there is one more thing. Okay, these three things were taken from Sankhya. Now there is one more thing which is mentioned in yoga. Okay, are you aware of the 5 kleshas? 5 kleshas, you are aware? Okay, what are the 5 kleshas? 5 kleshas.
अविद्या, अस्मिता, राग, द्वेष, अभिनिवेश.
Yes. कहाँ पे mention है ये kleshas? Where it is mentioned?
पतंजलि
सूत्र.
हाँ जी, very good. But which is sadhan pad or which pad? Which pada it is mentioned?
I think so, sadhan pad.
Yes. It is sadhan pad only, because the very first sutra is kriya yoga का सूत्र है ना. Then the second sutra क्या है? इसके ऊपर. They go and explain what are those kleshas. Okay, those kleshas are avidya, asmita, raga, dvesha, abhinivesha, pancha kleshaha. So this is the second sutra of sadhana. Okay, now this avidya, how avidya can cause suffering? Because कहां से ये मिसरी कहां से आया? द वर्ल्ड इज फुल ऑफ लाइफ एंड मिसरी, ऐसा हमने स्टार्टिंग किया, करेक्ट? Because of our avidya only, we feel that the life is full of pain and misery. Everything is temporary. ये हमारे अविद्या की वजह से होता है. Okay. Now after this avidya, asmita. Now what is this asmita? You start attaching everything. If something is kept in front of you, if you like it, you start attaching yourself. And then you claim ownership. Okay, I like it, that is mine. Okay, so इस वजह से, so you wrongly identify yourself with the objects around you. तो उसको क्या बोलते हैं? Again, that is directly or indirectly, it is also called avidya only. जो भी object दिखता है आपके सामने, you start identifying yourself with it wrongly. Wrongly, you start identifying yourself. So that is asmita. Now, what is this raga and dvesha? Raga and dvesha, our chitta, it is full of this only. Our full life is governed by likes and dislikes. That is why we are having all these problems. No, our whole life. मुझे strong likes and dislikes. मुझे ये पसंद है, वो पसंद नहीं है. ये मेरा अच्छा है, वो बुरा है. I don't like that person. The moment you don't like, na, you start putting all the negative things on that person. And that is the main reason why you get caught in all this illness, sickness, and disease. Okay. So raga is too much attachment to something, and dvesha is you just hate, you don't want, even that thought of that person sometimes brings anger inside you. Okay, so this means that we are strongly governed by, in spite of being in the yoga field, it happens with us. It happens with all of us. Okay, raga and dvesha. Abhinivesha. Abhinivesha, what is this? Abhinivesha is, you can look at it two ways. Anji?
Fear of death.
Yes, fear of death. And what is the other meaning? Other meaning is clinging on to life. Okay, like how one coin has two sides, है ना? एक heads है और दूसरा tails है. Okay, पर वो coin में दोनों है. ऐसा separately हम tails को नहीं निकाल सकते हैं, separately heads को नहीं निकाल सकते हैं, right? So like that, this abhinivesha, on one way if you see, it is fear of death. And the other side, if you see, it is clinging on to life. This clinging on to life is there with everyone, even with very highly learned people. जो बड़े-बड़े, जो so-called learned people रहते हैं, knowledgeable people रहते हैं, उनके अंदर भी ये होता है, clinging on to life. The other aspect is fear of death. अब ये fear of death कहाँ से आया? How are we born now this year? I mean, sorry, not this year. This janam. How are we born? पिछले जन्म में हम मर गए थे, इसीलिए अभी born हुए, right? Because of our karma, the theory, full theory of karma. That is a separate lesson altogether. Okay? उसके भी पहले जन्म में मरे थे क्या? तभी पिछला जन्म आया. उसके भी पिछले जन्म में हम मरे थे, इसलिए वो जन्म आया. आप सोचिए कितने जन्मों से हम मरते आए हैं, है ना? तो इतना उस डीप इनसाइड वो चित्त में बैठ चुका है, इसलिए even the very learned, it is said that even the very learned and the knowledgeable people are also afraid of death. They are also afraid of death. They do clinging on to life. Correct? That is what is called abhinivesha. अच्छा, ये concept तो बोल दिया, फिर डिजीज का, इसका डिजीज से क्या संबंध है वो हम बाद में देखेंगे. ओके, कॉसेस तो बता दिया, how does that disease come then? But before understanding how the disease is coming, you should know what is yogic anatomy. Now, for example, physiology anatomy hai na? We learn all the 9 systems, digestive, excretory, circulatory, ये सब अलग अलग system होता है. Physiology, anatomy, ये सब अलग अलग parts है शरीर का. Like that, yoga also has a concept. Yoga also has a concept of anatomy and anatomy. Now, what is that anatomy? First, we will see. Now, as per Taittiriya Upanishad, it is mentioned. See, one एक ये है कहावत है यथा ब्रह्मांडे तथा पिंडे, means whatever is there in the Brahmanda, same thing will be there in the pinda, means inside you. Okay, this is what is mentioned in the scripture. So the our क्या बोलते हैं, our Taittiriya Upanishad में it is mentioned that our human being, okay, it is covered by Panchakosha. Okay, Panchakosha. Okay, Panchakosha means 5 layers. We are all protected by 5 layers. Okay, now what are those 5 layers? Annamaya, Pranamaya, Manomaya, Vijnanamaya, and Anandamaya. These are all the 5 layers. Okay, the outermost one is Annamaya, which you can see in front of your eyes. Now inside is Pranamaya, and then Manomaya. You go deep inside. Last one is Anandamaya. Okay, now also this human being is made up of 3 types of body. Now, what are those 3 types of body? That is Sthula Sharir, Sukshma Sharir, and Karana Sharir. These 3 types of. Now what Sthula Sharir, what is it made up of? Sthula Sharir, what is it made up of? Pancha Mahabhuta. Just now I said, na? Yata Brahmande Tata Pindi. So, our Pinda is also made up of Pancha Mahabhuta, 3 doshas. Now, what are these 3 doshas? Being a yoga student, you might be knowing. What are the 3 doshas? Anybody can say 3 doshas?
Vata, Pitta, Kapha.
Yes, Vata, Pitta, and Kapha. Okay. It is also made of Sapta Dhatus. Okay. Sapta Dhatu means Rasa, Rakta, Mamsa, Meda. Hanji? Okay. It's made up of all these 7 dhatus according to Ayurveda. Okay, so Sthula Sharira is made up of these 3 things. And what is Sukshma Sharir made up of? Okay, now what we learnt in Sankhya is different. Same thing, but we are applying it in a different way. Okay, Sukshma Sharir is made up of 5 Karmendriyas, 5 Jnanendriyas, and 5 pranas. Okay, I think this 5 pranas also you have learned. This Pancha Prana. Okay, Pancha Prana, 5 pranas, and 4 Antakarana. Okay, Antakaran. Now, what is this Antakaran made up of?
Mana Buddhi.
Man, Buddhi, Chitta, Ahankar.
Ahankar. Very good. So Sukshma Sharir is made up of all these. And 5 pranas also you know, right? 5 pranas. Yes, what are the 5 pranas?
Prana, Apana, Saha, Dana, Dana.
Yes. These are all 5 pranas. So all this together is made up of Sukshma Sharir. That means our life का पूरा जो blueprint है, इसमें है. Okay, Sukshma Sharir में है. I mean, yeah, this is our DNA. Okay, blueprint एक कारण शरीर में रहता है, अपना जो life का blueprint. Okay, so this is our Sukshma Sharir. Now, what is this Karana Sharir? This is it is a seed. मैंने कहा ना blueprint. उसमें कारण शरीर के अंदर पूरा अपना life का blueprint है. I wish there was some device from which you can see what was there in that. Okay, it is a seed. It is given a blueprint. Yes, it is a seed. It is a blueprint of Sthula and Sukshma. It is a blueprint of Sukshma. So what happens when the prana leaves the body? What happens when the prana leaves the body? What happens? जब प्राणा वो क्या करता है, स्थूल शरीर को छोड़ देता है और सूक्ष्म और कारण शरीर को लेके जाता है. ओके, सूक्ष्म सूक्ष्म शरीर को साथ में लेके जाता है. Then it will start looking for, since the blueprint is already there, सूक्ष्म शरीर का, it will start looking for a another proper physical body. Okay, now there are 72,000 nadis in our body. Okay, there are 72,000 nadis in our body, and these pranas, they flow through these nadis. Okay, now what is a nadi? You just remember like this. Okay, now you have trillion nerves going through our body. Nerves, right? Nerves hota hai. Now you can say, similarly, there are these 72,000 nadis. Okay, they are all channels. Okay, channels through which the nadis flow. Nadi, through which the prana is flowing. Correct? Just जैसे प्राणा को पानी समझिए, और पाइप है ना, जहां से पाइप में से जो पानी निकलता है, तो पाइप को नाड़ी समझिए और उसके अंदर जो पानी फ्लो हो रहा है ना, उसको प्राणा समझिए. आई एम जस्ट गिविंग एन एग्जांपल. ऐसा एनालॉजी नहीं करना है. आई एम जस्ट गिविंग एन एग्जांपल टू अंडरस्टैंड. ओके, नाउ this pranamaya kosh. So we had told 5 koshas are there. Okay, annamaya, pranamaya. The pranamaya kosha is made up of 5 pranas. Okay, 5 pranas. Okay, prana. First one is pranavayu. What is the function of the pranavayu? Respiration and pumping of heart. यही उसका function है. Apanavayu. Okay, apanavayu, excretion. And also even reproduction also. Udari hai, reproduction. So excretion and reproduction. Samana vayu. What is the function of samana vayu? Digestion and assimilation. Okay, digestion and assimilation. Now udana vayu. Okay, what udana vayu is? Responsible for the function of the brain and locomotion, means movement. मतलब दोनों हाथों में और दोनों पैरों में this vayu will be flowing, and also full face because the brain is over here. So its function is that. Now vyana is flowing throughout the body. So its function is circulation. And naturally blood circulation means it will carry all the nutrients. It will transport all the nutrients throughout the body. This vyana vayu. It is a job of the vyana vayu. Okay. Now, how we should keep our well-being. Okay, now there is no disease. We just want to keep our feel well about ourselves. So there is Annamaya Kosha. So Annamaya Kosha, it is the first layer which is closest to the body. Okay, you can see the body. That layer is one layer inside your actual physical body. So it is a part of this Sthula Sharira. Okay, now how can you strengthen these koshas? Okay. We can strengthen these koshas by Shuddhi Kriyas. Okay. Now Shuddhi Kriyas, where it is mentioned? Can you please tell me where it is mentioned, Shuddhi Kriyas?
Geranda Samhita Satkarma.
Geranda Samhita, Shatakarma. Also where? Hatha Yoga Pradipika. Also Shatakarma is mentioned. Okay. This Shuddhi Kriya helps to remove the toxins from the body. Also, the next step, morning walk for at least 45. This is not given in the scriptures. Research has shown to keep a well-being, you have to do morning walk for at least 45 minutes. Of course, nowadays you cannot do. because of the situation. Otherwise, morning walk for at least 45 minutes. And what else for Sthula Shari? You can do Surya Namaskar and various asanas. And the most important thing, you should there should be a balance in Ahar, Vihar and Nidra. That is why it is told in Bhagavad Gita also. In Hatha Yoga, it is being told Mitahara. You have to follow Mitahara. I'm sorry. In Hatha Yoga Pradipika, it has been told Mitahara. And in Bhagavad Gita, parallel to that, they have told Yuktahara Viharasya. Yukta Karmasu Chetasa. Yukta means you have to do balance. You have to be balanced in moderation. Don't do overwork also, because just because you like something. For example, these workaholics, they do a lot of work. Kamana hai, kaam karna hai. They can't help it. They are workaholics. So even in karmasu, karmasu chetasa, even karma you have to do yukta only. Everywhere you have to do yukta. Moderation. You have to keep. Extreme में योगा में भी ऐसे ही करते हैं. उनको कुछ भी प्राणायाम बंदा कुछ अलग दिखा, they start overdoing it. In one day, one time, you are supposed to do only this much. This is a physical body after all, ना? हमको पसंद है इसीलिए हम ओवर नहीं कर सकते उसको. And people feel superior. ये मैंने अक्सर देखा है. All the students, they feel superior when they do bandhas and mudras. They feel very superior. अरे इसमें superior कुछ नहीं है. You have to go according to your body and then we have to do, right? So you have to do Nidra. Nidra also, we need 6 to 8 hours of sleep every day. I think we have only 5 minutes. I'll finish it off. And then 2 o'clock, we have to shift to the other class. Okay. Now, Pranamaya course. Now, here you come to know how a disease comes. Okay. Now, as I said in the previous slide, now humans are governed by Raga and Dvesha. In Klesha, it had come, no? Raga, Dvesha. It had come in Klesha. So, humans are governed by this Raga and Dvesha. So, then what happens? They control these Raga, Dvesha. They control our thoughts and actions. Naturally, no? You like something, you will do it more. You don't like something, although it is good for you, and you don't like it, you will not do it at all. So, our actions are governed by Raga and Dvesha. Okay, then what happens because of this thing? Because we are controlled by this Raga and Dvesha, what happens? There is an imbalance in our Manomaya Shari. I said, no, nadis are there, pranas are flowing through nadis. I said just now, correct? Now, when there is an imbalance, what happens? These nadis, no, they start flowing haphazardly. That is why there is an imbalance. Now, when there is an imbalance in Manomaya Kosha, there is a vibration, fluctuation there. This leads to mental illness. And this mental illness is called Adi. Okay. Mental illness is called Adi. Now, what happens is the prana inside the nadi. Prana is flowing through the nadis, right? The prana starts fluctuating and they start flying haphazardly in all directions. When they start flying haphazardly in all, slowly it percolates from Manomaya. It has already percolated into the Pranamaya by flowing haphazardly. And this haphazard flow of this nadi, prana, it percolates, it manifests itself in the Annamaya Shari. And then what happens? Because of this nadi fluctuation, flowing in the wrong direction, this results in 3 types of improper digestion. There are 3 types of digestion. What are the 3 types? Kujiranatvam, Atijiranatvam and Ajiranatvam. Kujiranatvam means wrong digestion. Atijiranatvam means over digestion. And Ajiranatvam. Ajiranatvam is indigestion. Okay. Now this thing results in something called as Vyadi. Okay. First you start with Adi, mental illness. Slowly all this process happens. And then this results in Vyadi. Vyadi is disease. Okay. Now how will you keep this Pranamaya Kosha strong and healthy? By practicing pranayama. Okay, by practicing different types of pranayama, this will help us to balance this kosha. Now the next kosha is manomaya kosha. Now this manomaya kosha, हमने पहले स्लाइड में देखा था ना, ये कौन से शरीर है? मनोमय, प्राणमय and manomaya is a part of sukshma sharir. Okay, it's a part of sukshma sharir. And what is it made up of? Antakaran. What is that antakaran? Manas, buddhi, chitta and ahankar. Correct? Because all this, the moment the word manas comes, it has got something to do with mental, mind. Okay. So in order to keep this well balanced, what you should, to strengthen this and well balanced, we should chant bhajans, prayers and meditation. Why? Because it helps to calm the mind. Okay, it helps to calm the mind. This has been proved by research. By continuous meditation, even the cells in the brain, you can see a change in the cells of your brain. The neurons, you can see the change in neurons. Okay. Now next is Vijnanamaya Kosha. Okay, this is also a part of Sukshma Sharir. So this consists of what? All the sensory organs and intellect, buddhi and ज्ञानेंद्रिय, इन दोनों ये विज्ञानमय शरीर के पार्ट है. So what should we do in order to balance this? In order to strengthen this kosha, we should do meditation and samadhi. Now meditation at the practical level, you can do lot of guided meditation. As I said, goal of yoga is samadhi, but this we are using for our health and wellness. So we can do lot of guided meditation. Okay. Now this helps to overcome all sorts of illusions and passions. हम गलत गलत धारणाएं मन में रख लेते हैं, गलत गलत सोचते हैं, which we believe to be true. That is why we are having a problem. So in order to remove all that, we have to practice meditation. Okay. And also through proper yogic counseling. Through yogic counseling, what happens? We will come to know the root cause of our problem. Okay. अगर रूट कॉज को ही निकाल दिया, फिर सिम्टम्स कहां से आया, देन इलनेस कहां से आया. सो वी कैन बी हेल्दी, overall health and well-being. Now Anandamaya Kosha. Now this one is a part of Linga Sharir. I said no, it is a seed. It has a blueprint of Sukshma Sharir and all, no? Right? So this is a part of Linga Sharir. Okay. Now what happens? Now human life is the existence of gross body of a human being, and all kind of worldly conduct depends upon this kosha. Now how we interact with the outside world all depends upon this Anandamaya kosha. Ananda, immediately we will say happy, right? But if you are sometimes happy, then sometimes also you will be sad, correct? ये वो वाला आनंद नहीं है. This ananda means bliss. So you have to do some activity which will give you bliss. Bliss, peace of mind बोलते हैं, bliss. So sometimes some people get activity by serving the poor. Again and again I will talk about Mother Teresa. Every time I talk about her, again she gets bliss. She is a Czechoslovakian. She came to India to serve the leprosy patient. उनको bliss मिल रहा है. That's why she has become a saint. उनको sainthood भी दिया गया. So we should do what gives us ananda, bliss. It should give. Then what will happen? I said ना, लिंग शरीर के अंदर blueprint है. Blueprint को हम change कर सकते हैं. अगर if you change the way you interact with the outside world. You look into yourself. मुझे किसके वजह से प्रॉब्लम हो रहा है, मैं कैसे इंटरैक्शन करती हूँ कि जिसकी वजह से मुझे ऐसा प्रॉब्लम हो रहा है, ऐसा. So yes, in order to strengthen, you should take up some group activity or some social activity which will give us bliss and peace of mind. Now we are all yoga teachers. During our free time, we can go and teach somewhere. योगा सिखा सकते हैं. योगा सिखाना है ऐसा जरूरी नहीं है, कुछ भी. We can go and tell them stories, some people will feel happy. Once when I was in Pune, एक सिप्ला फाउंडेशन करके एक फाउंडेशन था. It was a for cancer patients. मतलब those who are in the last stage, no, they come there. तो उनके लिए अलग अलग programs arrange करते थे. So I used to go sit there and read Bhagavad Gita for them, and I used to sing bhajans with them. Once in a week I used to go and I used to sing bhajan. ऐसा जरूरी नहीं कि हम योगा ही जाके सिखाना है, ऐसा कोई जरूरी नहीं. Whatever gives you peace of mind, you can go and do that. Some group activity. So that is the Anandamaya Kosh. Sir, 2 o'clock हो गया. ये थोड़ा सा ही है, मैं बंद ये करके मैं बंद करती हूँ. हाँ, थोड़ा सा. Okay. Now as per Sankhya, Menon sir, Vijay sir चले गए क्या उसमें?
No, I am there.
Yes. Sir, can I finish or you want to go to that?
Yeah, I want to go. We will take 5 minutes, no?
Only 5 minutes. फटाफट कर देती हूँ. Actually, they are my students also. I can continue afterwards because okay.
No. You can do.
As per Sankhya philosophy, this I have already explained before. There are 2 realities, Purusha and Prakriti. And what is Prakriti made of? 3 gunas. That also I have told you. Correct? You remember? We did, no? First class we did of this only. Okay. 3 gunas, which are in constant vibration. Okay. Now, in order to keep health in balance, what we need to do? We need to have a proper combination of 3 gunas for different activities and different times of the day. Obviously, now the 3 gunas cannot be in balance. For example, in the night, if you want to go to sleep, which guna should be predominant?
Tamas.
Tamoguna has to be predominant. You are doing some work which involves your hand, your leg. Now, for example, I want to give lecture. So, for me, Rajogun. It has to be predominant. Okay. Now, you are taking the knowledge. Okay. So, at that time, while taking the knowledge, what should be predominant? Sattva. Okay, like that. For different activities, for different times, you need different gunas. So at that time, that particular guna will be predominant. Okay, so these are the qualities which I have already told you, no? Sattvic, clarity, lightness, freedom from disease, knowledge. These are all, when Sattvic is there, these are all the few symptoms which you can see. And Rajasic means full of wishes. मेरा अभी ये हो गया, मुझे आगे का कोर्स करना है, थेरेपी करना है, थेरेपी हो गया, मुझे आगे का. Okay, this I'm saying in the field of yoga. Like that you have in everything. मुझे ये मिल गया है, now I have earned so much money, now next year I have to earn so much money, then next year I have to earn so much money, like that. Wishes, desires and ambition. Now tamasic, laziness, delusion, false knowledge and drowsiness. Okay, these are all the so these 3 gunas have to be there in different proportion. Acha, now I was talking about the yogic principles in the first slide, correct? Now what are those yogic principles? As per sage Patanjali, Ashtanga Yoga, all the yamas and niyamas, they need to be followed strict. Okay, or you know all the 5 yamas and 5 niyamas? Yes, all have learned, no? As yoga teachers, all of you know. Okay, all 5 yamas and 5 niyamas. And now even Yoga Vasishta has told some principles. Those are Achar and Vichar. They need to be followed. Achar means your behavior with others. Again, your interaction with the outside world. Vichar, your thought. Okay, you must always have good thoughts about others and about yourself. Okay, such thing if you have. The moment you bring a negative thought, what happens? वो negative thought का karmic repercussion आ जाता है. For that matter, positive thought का भी karmic repercussion आता है, which you have to enjoy. Okay, but वो धीरे धीरे कैसे हो जाएगा? When you develop sattva guna, वो भी चला जाएगा. Okay, although it is नहीं आना चाहिए, but in the beginning it will come. Good thoughts only will come. Okay, then you can go to the okay. Now, Yama Niyama, you know all the 5 Yama Niyamas. Ahimsa, Satya, Asteya, Brahmacharya, Aparigraha, Niyama, Yamaha. Okay. Now, this, do you need any explanation for this? You know already, no? These 5 Yamas. And 5 niyamas also should be followed. Shaucha, Santosha, Tapa, Swadhyaya, Ishvara, Pranidhana, Niyamaha. Okay, these are the 5 niyamas. These are the actual yogic principles which we were talking about in the beginning. If you follow this, अगर ये अपने लाइफस्टाइल में उतारेंगे तो वेलनेस ही वेलनेस है, डिजीज का सवाल ही नहीं आता है. प्रिवेंशन. अगर डिजीज आया तो उसके लिए थेरेपी करना है. About that we will speak in the next lecture. Okay, that's a separate topic. Prevention of disease. अगर डिजीज आया तो थेरेपी कैसे करना है, that is we'll talk about it tomorrow or day after tomorrow, whenever. Okay, so thank you sir for giving